She's got something for me. Oh my goodness. Somebody could use a layered shirt. I have a feeling this is not going to be cute. I was correct. Hi guys, and welcome back to the next video, and today you can tell by the title and thumbnail, I'm playing Animal Crossing. Whoa! So I have been playing a lot of Animal Crossing both in my spare time and on my streams over at twitch.tv/smajor1985. The link is in the description below. And I wasn't sure whether I should do any content of Animal Crossing on YouTube, but I thought I would give you all a tour of my island, and you can all let me know if you want to see me do like island tours of other people's, maybe like home makeover editions, like I'll start a HGTV show in Animal Crossing. Like, I will go to those lengths if they're needed. But we're going to dive in today to my town, and I'm going to give you a tour. Are you ready? Okay, here we are. We're going to click play and we're going to get into it. I'm ready. I've also not played today, so it's going to give me the whole Isabelle message. This is going to be the first thing you see when you come to my island. Now, I will start with showing you the map and giving you a rundown of where things are, who lives here and such, and let you see what's happening before we do the tour. So as you can see here, this is my island. It's quite a lot of paths, which on the map, honestly, it looks not that cute, but I promise I did my best. And villager wise, you can see I have myself, I have Diana, I have Meringue, Poncho, Patty, Audie, Bam, Sky, Doc, Lolly, and Apollo. Those are the 10 villagers I have. There's a couple that I'm still planning on maybe swapping out and changing with other people, but for now, this is who lives here. So you start on the island, you come in here, we've got this little path with the lights. You come to the left here and we have this cute little park, which I love. It was just a little kind of awkward space, the shape of my island, that I kind of didn't know what to do with. This rock will not stay here. I just haven't decided where I want to put my rock, so I haven't destroyed it. And then if you come up here, and we'll go left, we'll work our way up and around, I think is the best way to do it. So if you come over here, this leads to the first residential district. Here you can see we have a few houses. So we have Lolly, who lives there. We have Doc, who lives here. We have Patty, who lives here. And then Audie lives in this house. We've got a little kind of like plaza area. Again, I'm not super happy with this bit, so I might change this out eventually. But for now, we're working with what we've got. It is a 5-star island, or at least it was at one point. Then if you come up here, I've got this little flower bed. I'm going to put some rattan chairs here to match this, to give like another little kind of sitting area. Then if you come up this ramp, it brings you to my orchard. So I have one of all the different fruits up here, except for coconuts, because they're just on the beach. I can't be bothered picking those. I don't ever really pick them or sell them anyway. And I put in this cute little waterfall here, which if you noticed in the residence area, it flows down kind of like a river. I didn't put a bridge in, I just built this over, but I might eventually put a bridge here. And then the river flows down to here, again, another fake bridge bit, and it leads into this river, which is the one that I can't get rid of because it's where my island is. Now, if you go up from here and cut across, you come to my campsite area. I love this area. It's so cute. It's so little. It creates like a little campsite enclosure with like the trees and the cliff. You've got some like logs to sit at, some water. I just enjoy it. You come across this little bridge as well, and this is where you've got the campsite sign and more stuff. Now over here, we have an outside gym area, and that is because my 2 villagers who live in this house, or in these houses, are Poncho, who is one of my jock villagers, and Bam, who's my other jock villager. I'm also now just realizing how many flowers I have that have decided to escape their confinements. How dare you? This is because it's been raining, so they've been spreading, which I don't mind because I actually kind of want pink flowers for my area. So the fact that it's accidentally creating more pink flowers, I'll take it. Now, speaking of my area, if you come up here and take a left, you come into this super cute area, which is mine. So this is Apollo's house, who is my husband. It's not as weird as it sounds, I promise. He's one of my favorite villagers, so I moved him in up here. He's apparently working on something. What's he up to? A pile of Zen cushions, I'll take it. Yes, please, teach me how to make that. Well, there we go. I got a DIY recipe from my husband. Perfect. And then if we cut over to the left, follow the path, this is my house. Now, my house still needs a lot of work. I will give you a quick tour, but keep in mind, it's not finished. So the living room is empty because I basically ripped everything out. I've been focusing a lot on making my island look pretty, not as much on making my house look pretty. So my living room is just bare at the moment. The bathroom, also quite bare. I'm basically theming everything around this bathtub that I found. I found this bathtub and it was like, yes, I must have a really expensive looking black and white bathroom. And that's what we're working on now. In the back room here, we have my wand room, which just has 3 wands. I have more space than I have nice items basically, which is also why I have not upgraded to the basement yet. I've paid off the attic, I just haven't asked to go to the basement yet because I do not need the storage space and I do not have the items to fill it. So now we're in my bedroom. It is a little bit more done. It's a little bit more cohesive. It looks quite cute, but I'm not 100% happy with it. This room still needs work and stuff changed and swapped out and such. But the pride and joy of this house is the kitchen. Now my kitchen is not done, but it's the closest room I have to being done. Look at this. Stunning. I know. There's a few things I still need to add and things I need to swap out. Like I want to change for a white oven. I want to change for the white drying rack. There's just some things that need kind of swapped out and changed, but I love this room. And I actually have another chair. It's just not the right type of wood. I need to customize it to make it the right color, but I do have that. So now that we are done my house tour, we can continue on with the rest of the island. This area I am eventually going to do something with it. I'm thinking about maybe putting like a little like greenhouse, farm, crop area. I'm also going to put some seats out here. But for now, this is what we've got. If you come down the back here and go along here, you will come to a ramp which takes you down to my little secret beach area where if you play the game, you know that Red, a sketchy merchant, occasionally parks his boat back there, so I wanted easy access to it. But if you come up this ramp and you take a right instead of going left to my house, you come over here to this little bit to jump across the river, cut through the archway, and you're now in my like Zen garden. We have some games, we have a kimono, a bath, some tea. It's just very tranquil, very cute, and very zen. And then if you come down, you'll pass some more flowers. I enjoy my flowers. And we're at the museum here. Over to the left, we have my cafe area I built. So we have like a little menu, you can make some coffee, have a seat. Obviously it's raining, so you probably wouldn't want to. And if you come down here, we have 3 more villager houses. This is Sky's house. This one in here is Meringue's house. And this one in here is Diana's house, which I'm realizing has grown an extra flower, so we'll get rid of that. And then I built this really adorable little like heart pond, like date area. If I had someone to have an Animal Crossing quarantine date with me, but unfortunately I do not. So the area is more for aesthetics than practical uses. You can also come down here to the beach where we have our lighthouse. Oh, and a present. Let me just grab that. It would be rude not to. What did we get? What did we get? A retro stereo. So down from the day area, we also have my crafting area. Not finished. I need to add more benches with more supplies. But this is just a little area where if I needed to craft anything while I was out and about the island, instead of having to go back to my house, I could come down here and grab stuff. Which again, just leads down to the beach. Also some overgrown flowers. I really need to do that thing where you make like an invisible template to stop flowers spreading. I really need to do that. Then if you come over here across this bridge, and we'll come down to start with, here's Sky, one of my faves. How you doing? She's got something for me. Oh my goodness. Somebody could use a layered shirt. I have a feeling this is not going to be cute. I was correct. We have this cute little mini plaza area. We've got a fortune cookie stand, some cotton candy, a stall with one random peach. And then out here we have this adorable little waterfall seating area. And if you come up the top, we also have my plaza, my main plaza, where my actual town hall is and such. And it's surrounded by these hedges with flower beds. And on the left we have a big flower bed. And around the back of my town hall is where I plant my money trees. So whenever I find the glowing spots and plant the money, I plant them here to kind of keep them all in one place. Down here we have this little swap meet that I've kind of put together, a recycle center. So if there's any items that I have that I don't want, that I think other people might want, I put on these stalls. And then if someone comes to my island and they decide that, hey, I could really use a Papa Bear, they can take it and swap it with something else. Same as I put any duplicates of DIY recipes I have here so that people can come and take them if they need them. So then if we come down to the front of the island, we have this lovely little boardwalk here with a little ice cream stand. We've got some seats, and onto the beach where we have some towels, which I love the patterns here. Got a little hammock, surfboard, super cute beach area. Into this sort of like plaza area with our shops, we have our Nook's Cranny, and then to the left we have our Able Sisters with some of my designs out front. And if you can see here, I've basically put like a little garden here for the Able Sisters. So it's as though that's their garden where they like maybe do some outside knitting or looming, whatever that would be. Round the back here, we also have this hybrid garden where I'm currently trying to grow pink lilies and pink mums for my area up the back. And to the right, we have a little back garden for Nook's Cranny. Obviously not finished yet, I need to put in some more things, but this is sort of the areas that we're going for. And then lastly, I just kind of have this open space that I have not yet decided what to do with. I'm sort of trying to leave an open area for like seasonal things. So like when Halloween comes out, I can decorate stuff for Halloween. When Christmas comes out, I can decorate stuff for Christmas. That sort of thing. And that then brings us back down to the entrance area. And that concludes our little tour of my Animal Crossing island. So there's still things that I want to do. There's still stuff that needs to be changed and added and such. And obviously if you have any ideas, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I play Animal Crossing a lot over on stream, and I will do streams where I'm doing up my island, where I go and visit other people's islands. I have a little thing I do where I will go and review your island. If you want, I can give you like a really strict like guideline scores of what I think you could do to improve. All for fun though. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more Animal Crossing content on the channel. If you do, remember to leave a like, and that lets me know that people enjoy it. Let me know if you want to see other types of videos, whether it is stream highlights, whether it is me touring viewer islands and such. Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit the notification bell so you do not miss a video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!